What if right now a messenger from another star is silently passing through our solar system, older than Earth itself, carrying a chemistry unlike anything we've ever seen? Comet 3. Atlas is only the third interstellar visitor in recorded history, but is it just a natural wanderer or something else? Why does it contain so much carbon dioxide? Where did it come from? And what secrets can we uncover before it vanishes forever into the galactic dark? 3I Atlas is an interstellar comet discovered in July 2025 by the Atlas Sky Survey. The prefix 3I means third interstellar object, following 1I/Oumuamua 2017 and 2I Borisov 2019. Its hyperbolic orbit proves it isn't bound by the sun's gravity. It came from deep space and will soon leave again. Unlike Oumuamua, which showed no visible tail, Atlas is an active comet surrounded by gas and dust that reveal the chemical fingerprint of a world beyond our own. Early data from the James Webb Space Telescope show unusually high levels of carbon dioxide, a ratio unseen in our solar system's comets. NASA and ESA observatories are tracking how its coma and faint anti-tail evolve as it nears the sun. There's no danger to Earth. The comet will stay hundreds of millions of kilometers away, but scientifically, it's priceless, a frozen relic from another star, giving us a once-in-a-lifetime chance to study the building blocks of an alien planetary system. In the next chapters, we'll explore its trajectory, composition, age, the alien life rumors, and what humanity can still learn before 3I-ATLAS disappears forever. After its discovery, astronomers quickly realized that 3I Atlas wasn't a regular comet from our Oort cloud. Its orbit is hyperbolic, with an eccentricity over 6, meaning it's on an open trajectory, passing by once and never coming back. When the Atlas telescopes first detected it in mid-2025, the comet was still far beyond Jupiter's orbit, roughly 4.5 astronomical units from the sun. It was coming from deep space, from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius, home to the center of our Milky Way. Somewhere out there, billions of years ago, in the glow of another star, this frozen traveler was born. By October 2025, 3I Atlas had crossed Mars' orbit, passing within 2.7 million kilometers of the red planet, astronomically speaking a near miss. European orbiters managed to capture rare images of it from Mars' orbit. The first photos of an interstellar object ever taken from another planet. Now it's racing toward its perihelion, the closest point to the sun, expected around late October 2025. It will approach to about 1.4 astronomical units, just inside Mars's orbit. There, under the sun's heat, its icy surface will erupt in a frenzy, releasing gas and dust to form a massive tail and glowing coma. After that brief moment of brilliance, 3I Atlas will head back into interstellar space, escaping the solar system forever at 58 kilometers per second. We'll never see it again, only the faint trail of its dust left behind. But right now, while it's still within reach, telescopes across Earth and Mars are racing to ask one question before it's gone forever. Where did you come from? When space telescopes first captured the light from 3I Atlas, the data shocked astronomers. This comet turned out to be a chemical outsider, rich in carbon dioxide, CO2, yet surprisingly poor in water. Spectra taken by the James Webb Space Telescope revealed a CO2 to H2O ratio of nearly 8:1, an unprecedented figure for any known comet. Such a ratio suggests that 3I Atlas either formed in an extremely cold region of a distant protoplanetary disk, or that its surface has been scorched for eons by cosmic radiation, evaporating the water and leaving behind a CO2-rich crust. Scientists also detected traces of carbon monoxide, CO, ammonia, methane, and cyanides, organic molecules typical of comets. But curiously, no iron was found. Instead, the spectra showed distinct lines of nickel, Ni, raising a new puzzle. Why nickel without iron when the two normally appear together? One hypothesis suggests that 3I Atlas contains volatile nickel compounds that evaporate earlier than iron, or that it was born in a metal-poor stellar system. Surrounding the core is a vast coma, a gas and dust cloud over 700,000 kilometers wide, nearly twice the Earth-Moon distance. The Hubble Space Telescope even captured an unusual anti-tail, a dust stream pointing toward the sun rather than away from it, caused by sunlight reflecting off larger dust grains ejected toward the solar direction. These details are more than chemistry, they're a cosmic biography. 3I Atlas carries the signature of another star system, perhaps billions of years older than our own. Each molecule, each dust grain, is a message from a world long gone, whispering across light years to tell us where it was born. Every interstellar comet is a time capsule from another world, but 3I Atlas sparked far more noise than the previous two. Within days of its discovery, social media and news outlets were flooded with speculation. Could this be an alien probe? The rumor began with coincidences. The comet's trajectory happens to pass near the same region of the sky where, back in 1977, the mysterious WOW radio signal was detected, an unexplained burst that's never repeated. Even stranger, the path of 3I Atlas seems to swing close to several planets, Jupiter, Mars, and Venus, as if tracing a deliberate flyby route. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb, known for his controversial claims about interstellar visitors, reignited debate by suggesting that 3I Atlas might be another engineered object, perhaps an ancient alien probe quietly studying our system. But the scientific community pushed back hard. Dozens of astronomers pointed out that 3I Atlas clearly displays all the hallmarks of a natural comet: a glowing coma, a tail, and a spectrum full of gases and dust typical of icy bodies. No artificial signals, no controlled motion, nothing that even hints at technology. Still, the controversy had a silver lining. Millions of people who'd never cared about astronomy were suddenly talking about it. And as scientists admit, even if 3I Atlas isn't a probe, it's still something extraordinary. The first tangible matter from another star that humanity has ever studied up close. When astronomers traced the orbit of 3I Atlas backward through space, they realized it wasn't just a traveler, it was a fugitive from another star system. According to orbital calculations, it came from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius, toward the very heart of our galaxy. It's a dense stellar region where gravitational chaos can easily fling small icy bodies into interstellar space, sending them wandering between the stars for eternity. Its speed, about 58 kilometers per second relative to the Sun, speaks of tremendous energy and age. That kind of acceleration only happens when a massive planet, or even a passing star, slingshots an object outward with immense force. Scientists believe 3I Atlas may have been ejected billions of years ago, perhaps even before our solar system existed. Dynamic models suggest it could belong to the Milky Way's thick disk, a population of ancient stars roughly 7 billion years old. If that's true, the ice now vaporizing under sunlight formed long before Earth was born. Every molecule escaping its surface is a relic of the early galaxy, surviving the births and deaths of countless suns. Each grain of dust drifting away from 3I Atlas carries the memory of its lost home, of planets that might have orbited that distant star, maybe even oceans, maybe even life. And now, for the briefest moment, their remains are passing through our sky, whispering stories of a world we'll never see again. The arrival of 3I Atlas was a gift to science. When the first two interstellar visitors, Oumuamua and Borisov, rushed past too quickly for detailed study, this time humanity was ready. Within days of its discovery, every major observatory on Earth and in space turned its gaze toward the faint icy traveler. James Webb, Hubble, the Very Large Telescope, Gemini North and South, Swift, SPHEREX, all joined the hunt. Each mission revealed a different layer of its mystery. JWST exposed its chemical makeup, record levels of carbon dioxide and traces of water. The VLT detected atomic nickel and organic compounds, but no iron. Hubble mapped the coma's shape and revealed a rare anti-tail. And Gemini South captured breathtaking images of its tail stretching farther as it drew closer to the Sun. Even spacecraft orbiting Mars joined in. ExoMars, TGO, and Mars Express photographed the comet from another planet. It was a historic first. An interstellar object observed not from Earth, but from Mars itself. Scientists now call 3I Atlas a window into another galactic past. Though it will pass us only once, the data it has already provided surpass expectations. This single comet may help answer one of astronomy's oldest questions. Are the processes that create planets like ours universal throughout the galaxy? As telescopes continue to study 3I Atlas, scientists are beginning to ask a deeper question. Could comets like this one be the messengers of life itself? Inside its tail, researchers have found organic molecules, cyanides, carbon monoxide, methane, and ammonia, the very same ingredients that form amino acids, sugars, and the chemical precursors of living cells. If such compounds freely travel between star systems, then interstellar comets might be the couriers that spread the seeds of chemistry and maybe life across the galaxy. This idea is known as panspermia, the theory that life's building blocks can hitchhike through space, protected inside ice and dust. If even fragments of Oumuamua, Borisov, or now 3I Atlas ever drifted through young planetary systems, they could have planted the first organic material on newborn worlds. So what we're watching isn't just a beautiful celestial event. It may be a glimpse of the galaxy's own evolutionary mechanism. Each interstellar comet is like a silent messenger, carrying the molecular seeds that, under the right conditions, can become oceans, clouds, or consciousness itself. 3I Atlas reminds us of something profound. We are all made of the same dust, but perhaps that dust didn't come from our home. By late October 2025, Comet 3I Atlas will reach its perihelion, its closest point to the Sun. There, it will shine brighter than ever before, its tail stretching for millions of kilometers, as its surface boils under the solar heat. Then slowly, it will begin its retreat, drifting silently back into the cold. By December, the comet will fade rapidly, dissolving into the darkness. Telescopes will still try to catch its final glimmers, but soon, 3I Atlas will be gone forever. Within a few short years, it will pass beyond the borders of our solar system, carrying with it the secrets of another star, fragments of ancient chemistry, and perhaps the seeds of life itself. Scientists say we will never see it again. It will keep wandering among the stars, crossing new systems, maybe even gliding past worlds where another civilization watches the sky and wonders, where did you come from? 3I Atlas is a reminder that the universe is alive and in motion, and we are just one fleeting moment within its endless voyage. It came from the depths of space, not by accident, but perhaps to remind us how small we are and how deeply connected everything truly is. When 3I Atlas finally disappears beyond the reach of our telescopes, the sky will fall silent again. No glowing tail, no trace of its passing. But its journey won't be over. It will simply continue beyond what we can see. And maybe that's the point. It came not to amaze us, but to remind us that we are part of something vast and ancient, that even a tiny shard of ice can connect the past and the future, uniting distant stars and forgotten worlds. We look at it across the cold void of space, and for a moment, it feels as if the universe is looking back. Through this fleeting traveler, the cosmos sees its own reflection, and one day, millions of years from now, somewhere on the far side of the galaxy, another civilization might notice this same comet gliding through their sky, and they too may whisper the same question we asked here on Earth. Where did you come from?